Hi, this is Prithviraj. Today I am going to brief you on computer programming, real-time applications of computer program, and famous programming languages. Also, at the end of the session, I'll create a simple Python program explaining it to you line by line. Why to wait? Let's get started. When we type something using a keyboard or a keypad, it is called typing or typewriting. Similarly, when we type a code or a program, it is called coding or programming. We humans communicate with each other using a language. It can be Tamil or English or French or any language. What about machines and computers? Computers cannot understand any human language directly. To interact with computers, we utilize these programming languages like C, Python, PHP, Java, Swift, and so on. C is a general purpose programming language which was designed by Dennis Ritchie 50 years ago. C language is used for operating systems development like Unix, Windows, and so on. Google and Twitter uses C language. Java is a high-level programming language which has concepts like class, objects, and functional programming. It was designed by James Gosling 26 years ago. Java is used for mobile and web application development. Facebook and Amazon uses Java. Python is also a high-level programming language which is easy to code. Nowadays, school students are creating Python programs. Python is used for web development, game development, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, and so on. Let me try to create a simple Python program. We will need an online compiler to type our program and run our program. I am going to use onlinepython.com compiler to write my Python program. Here we can see two sections. One is the coding section that we will code in main.py file. It comes with a default program of finding sum of two numbers. I'll just clear this piece of code. Also at the below section, this is the output section. And we have a run button to process the piece of code that we have created. Okay, the program we are going to create now is finding square and cube of a number. The Google calculator does it as well. Say I need to find square of a number, that is 8. I need to find 8 square. We all know 8 square is 64. 8 into 8, 64. You can see the same, like Google calculator has calculated the value and it's showing 64. What about the value of 8 cube? 8 power 3 I need to calculate. It's 512. So now we are going to create our own program to find the square and cube of a number. Cool, right? Let's get started. In my main.py file, I am going to start my programmer coding. We have the symbol of print function. I'll start with the print function. Say this is the input area or the coding area where we will be typing a piece of code which will be read by the compiler when we click the run button. So at the click of run button, the programs written here will be processed by the online Python compiler and the result will be printed here. We will see that. Say I need to print my name and the function is print function. Print parenthesis followed by the parenthesis. Inside this I need to give the text or the words which I need to print. Say I am going to print my name. My name is Prateev. So I have created a piece of code and I'm going to run it. I have clicked the run button. You can see the code has executed successfully and in the output section you can see my name is Pratyu. So we have printed the first line of code in Python. I'll just modify this text. I like Python. Let me run that. Yeah, it's reflecting. I like Python is printed. Success. Okay, now we'll start creating the program. We have a concept called commenting. For that we use hash. So whatever text or word followed by this hash won't be processed by the Python compiler. Say like I'm going to create a Python program to find SQUAR square and cube of a number. So this single line won't be processed by Python compiler because it is commented with help of hash symbol. And to calculate the square and cube of a number, we need a number which user is going to provide it. So we need to collect that information. We need to capture that number which user is going to provide. For that we have a function called input. So this is the function that is going to capture the user input. And to make sure the user is going to give any input or type any number, we need to provide information to user to type a number. So I'll be telling the user enter the number. So after seeing this piece of line, enter the number, user will be typing a number. We have various data types in computer program, like numeric values 1 2 3, those are called integers. The short form is int. And the English characters are there, right? They were char, or English letters, and the symbols we call it as char. And collection of characters we call it string, that is the words, and boolean type which is true or false, and various data types are available. So this input the user going to enter is numerical value. It may be 1 2 3 or it goes on. Anything user can enter the numeric value. So the numeric representation of data type in Python or any program is integer. The short form is int. So I'm going to process the input. User going to enter the numerical value as int, and I'm going to store this value that user going to enter in a variable. Say the variable name is up to me. I will be naming it as num equal to input, like how we do it in mathematics. Say in maths we will be doing x equal to 4 and y equal to 5, which means we are assigning the value 4 to x and value 5 to y. Similarly, we are assigning the user input which user will be entering to the variable num. So say user has entered the number as 10, then num will become 10. So now we have captured the number and we need to find the square and cube of the number. Before that, I will print a line to make sure that the input has completed and the output is bn. So output starts here. And also I will print the number which user has entered. So user will be aware of the number he has entered. The number you have entered is, I will just copy paste this variable num to here. So the number will be printed in this line. So I'm going to run the program now. Let's see what happens. You can see enter the number is printed. So at this point of line the program is present now. So I need to enter a number and click on enter button to proceed further. Say I'm going to enter 7. I'm going to click enter. You can see the output starts here. This line is printed followed by this line. The number you have entered is 7. It's correct. Great. Now we are going to find the square and cube of the number. To find the square and cube of a number, say I'm going to find square of 5, which means 5 into 5, which gives me answer 25. So this is a formula. I will be storing this value, the square of our founded square value, in a variable. It can be like, I'll name the variable as square value. Square value equal to the number user has given. I will just copy it, paste it. So the 2 times of the number is the square value. So number into number gives me the squared value. That is, if user is entering 5 as number, the square value will be 25. I'll just clear this piece of code. This is not needed. Also similar for the cube value. So cube value equal to num into num into num. It's 3 times multiplication of a number. That's the cube value. So we have calculated square value and cube value. Now we need to print both this cube value and square value so that the user will be known the results. I will need the print function to print the data. So I'm going to print the square of the value. The square of the number, or just square of the number, is, I'll just copy paste the square value. You can see square of the number is comma square value, which means here the square value, this variable will replace with the actual calculated value. Similar thing for cube as well. Cube of the number, I'll just copy paste this cube value variable. Okay, I have completed my programming. Just I will make sure that the output ends at this point. Output ends here. Okay, we have completed the program to find square and cube of a number. Let me click on the run button. You can see the program is asking me to enter a number. I will give the number as 4 and clicking enter. You can see that output starts here is printed. The number you have entered is 4. Yeah, right. Square of the number is 16. Yeah, great. Cube of the number is 64. Excellent. And the output has ends here. So our program has run successfully. Also, I can calculate for any number the square and cube value. I'll just run the program again and I will give the number 199. Yeah, huge number, right? Let me find the square and cube of the number. Yes, the machine or the program has calculated the square and cube of the number. Let me just verify with the Google calculator. So I need to find 199 power 2. 199 square I need to find. You can see 39601. Let me verify 39601. Yeah, it's correct. Our program is very perfect. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thanks for joining. I would like you to practice the program. Thank you.